Hello everyone, the 2025 Clausura tournament starts tomorrow with Talleres versus San Lorenzo and River plays on Sunday. And what happened? The referees got together to set things up, to decide, to show some guidelines, some improvements, some changes that will be in place for refereeing in this Clausura tournament. We don't really know. We're going to tell you what it's about now because they're the same ones. No, actually they're not. Rapalini joins Beligoy. It wasn't enough to have a terrible referee running the refereeing, a former terrible referee running the refereeing. Now we've added another terrible referee like Rapalini. As a manager, well, they had a meeting to decide some matters, and what was this meeting called? Media Day Arbitral. In English, I can't believe it. Argentine refereeing, and they give it a fancy title to make it sound better. Honestly, it doesn't sound any better when you see their faces. Now you're going to see Rapalini talking about some conjectures from some journalists and also something about Federico Beligoy. I still can't believe he's still in charge of refereeing. River and the rest of the Argentine football clubs need to speak out about this. How will Beligoy continue refereeing? What's being decided today? Basic issues. First, balls will be in the cones. Now ball boys can't give the ball to the home team as quickly as River used to have. Here's a ball girl involved in a Nacho Fernandez goal along with another kid. As we've seen with the children of some footballers who are now in the youth teams, well, the ball boys will be there but only to place the ball on a cone. Check this out. Didn't it bother you when the teams that were winning, getting the result they wanted, wasted time there and didn't want to put the balls on the cones? Now, when home teams started to take advantage by giving the ball quickly so you could play, that's when it bothered them. I said no, it should be the same for everyone. The ball on a cone, that's it. Dear mother, will video assistant referee be public? I think it starts from the 3rd or 4th match day, like at the Club World Cup. When the referee consults video assistant referee, he addresses the entire stadium. I'm calling this because I saw something. Number 2 touched it with his hand. It's not a penalty because it was accidental. Those issues, and especially the second to last one, which catches my attention most. Wait, which one is it? They're going to post some plays explained on the X account. We already know how selective they are when explaining plays throughout Federico Beligoy's history as head of referees. They've always talked about plays that either had favored River and they had to come out and clarify, or plays that according to them hurt River's team and they also came out to explain because of so much massive complaining. Stay alert, okay? Stay alert, because surely the use of this X account will be selective, like everything Federico Beligoy has done since he started leading refereeing in Argentina. And one more thing, the referees are going to go camping. Yes, they're going to have winter camps. Oh my dear people, well, let's share it.
This is a bit of a European idea, The difference between a camp and a preseason is that the preseason is a bit longer, a bit more extensive, more demanding, and it has more to do with the start of the season. And here we are in the middle of the season. There's a break too. The championships of the division and the promotion are still in play. So we set up a camp. 2 days, very productive, very, very productive. In which we worked with professionals from different fields: sports psychology, social media use, integrity and ethics, mindfulness and meditation.
I totally and completely accept this anxiety I feel throughout my whole body.
And leadership and teamwork with communication and decision-making through playful activities. And you might ask, what does this have to do with Rule 8, with Rule 12, with Rule 15? A lot.
Everything depends on the chief instructor. Here, that's Rapalini, who brought Biliano and Brailovsky to join him. Trusted men, all three of whom I respect for how they conduct themselves both in refereeing and in life. The person assigning referees and scheduling them on weekends is Federico Beligoy.
Was Beligoy part of La Doce? This is the group that, you see.
Friendly interview. That so-called friendly interview. I don't know if it was from La Doce.
Oh, you don't know? Look at you.
But I do know he's a Boca fan. Yeah, I know, he's a Boca fan. A Boca fan? Yes. Of course. I don't know, it's just that there are things you won't answer for me. Everyone knows it.
Because there's a workshop for journalists organized by Federico Beligoy to explain some things, but I...
Come on, Leo.
It's nothing, I'm leaving. They didn't tell me I wasn't invited?
No, they invited...
They didn't invite you to F12, right?
I'll give you 3 hints. Just a ball boy. Just a ball boy? Little cones, set pieces for both teams in the first and 90th minutes, starting now.
Just like in the cup. It already happened at this level.
Exactly.
There he gets balls. They can't give him any more balls.
Can we talk about the fact that we have a delay? Can we talk about the fact that we have a delay? First point you make? All right, the cones, but the kids should go get the ball quickly.
Of course. That's why. Behind the posters.
The quick cones.
According to the rules, all 12 cones must be there, each with its ball at all times. And it shouldn't be either in favor of or against the home team, and it shouldn't change from the first minute to the last. I mean, that's how it should work. Second change. It's gonna be created an account through some social network. I think it will be X, with some mistakes explained. I believe there's an explanation in the Premier League. For example, this sanction was considered, I don't know, a last resort because the player from such team... Well, an explanation.
Who does it? Who does it? When do they do it?
We're going to see this in practice.
At what moment?
I don't like it.
Okay.
Third measure. Starting not from this first date, because there isn't enough time, but with the championship email, third or fourth date. As happened in the Club World Cup, when referee Balvar makes a decision, his microphone is turned on so that through the loudspeaker and throughout the stadium, he can announce the decision made. For example, Gafes grabbed player Martin Costa, number 6, by the shirt. Final decision, penalty.
He tells me, Paleta, I don't agree, but for me, it was him.
You're going to have to take responsibility for that because there you'll have to speak in the first person.
No, nothing from me. I won't say anything. I think it's good that he communicates. I think it's something that will help.
I support all 3 measures.
Yes.
These are 3 measures in favor, a little bit of what we're asking for.
Rapalini discussed making refereeing more accessible.
The only thing that changes the game is the balls on the side. Nothing else changes anything.
I mean, that's what he can say to him.
That didn't change exactly.
Of course, you do this. You're doing it right. You're doing it wrong. Come here. You need to fix this. You need to be better at this. You need to... The referees and the person who appoints them remain unchanged. What I'm saying is, it's still a strange situation.
They want to take him out of the spotlight.
And what's the purpose? And what's Rapalini's role? Juan Pablo, do you have Rapalini's role?
That's new information. Referee manager? It's similar to the technical coordination led by Mauro Vigliano and Ezekiel Brolowski, who head the assistants and referees area. But not with the final say. It's more of an advisory role, game to game.
Take Beligoy out of the spotlight. Move Beligoy out of the spotlight to avoid singling him out.
A camp